What up? It's your boy Mad King, and we have Fleece Cat with us.
Hi.
You're muted.
Am I though?
Well, I was gonna say thanks for joining us. It's been a while since we all got together. Busy holiday, birthdays. We have all the reasons why we get busy. So thank you guys for dropping by. We're doing Sony State of Play. I'm here with Felice Cat, showing off her new laptop. Yeah, and we have everyone in the background right now. We got like 2 minutes. Come join us.
Aloy will have to go to great lengths in order to save this world.
I had to change it to headphones.
As the game is built and designed on mystery, we don't want to spoil all the surprises today.
Habits.
We have been working
So
very
how you
hard
feeling, Felice?
in order to create a worthy sequel.
I'm good.
One that will
I
hopefully appeal
am excited because okay, I
both
got my
to the
blue shirt on.
franchise.
Oh
We're
yeah,
aiming to release the game next year, in 2021.
Anyway, I got my blue shirt on for Sony, and I'm excited. I know that they haven't done that much recently. Well, at least that's what they say on the media. They're like on Twitter. They're like, oh, you know, Xbox has won the war, and I'm like, why is there gotta be a war? We all play the same systems. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah, you know, people want to always like compete with everything.
I don't like having to choose sides. Like, I like playing them all. You know? I
Yeah.
think that's the whole point. Because when it has like, you know, having different sides or differences of opinions in reference to what they think is good. I mean, the companies themselves, and then showcasing that to us, and then we get to experience their vision. I like that because everything shouldn't be the same, you know. So I like that Sony and Xbox, for the most part, happens to be different. Look at my new laptop. Oh my gosh, let me look. You can't get my Wi-Fi though. I told you, I ain't got no ring, no Wi-Fi's happen. No Wi-Fi.
No
But,
Wi-Fi for the people.
No Wi-Fi for the people. But nah, I'm excited. I mean, you know, there's been a lot of bumps in the road since the PS5 has come out. You and me both know it very well. But I still like to give them the benefit.
Whoa. I'm just gonna enjoy this show. I'm not even gonna say anything.
You ain't too shit.
I saw.
This is why my cameras never work. It just took a dirt nap. It took a dirt nap on the floor.
Yeah, that's a good camera. It didn't break.
Crazy. What the? Yeah, like it loves me.
All right, cool. Here it goes.
Ready? What are you excited? I don't even know. 1 minute. What are you excited for? Real quick. What do you think's gonna happen? What do you think?
Nothing. It's gonna be a waste of time. But no, because they already said no God of War. They already said no this, no that. So I'm hoping maybe some good indies. That'd be dope. Maybe something.
Well, they said there should be some indies. How many cat games? That's the better question.
None.
He says stop. No.
Sony doesn't like cat. I mean, Sony doesn't like cats.
No, they like robots.
Yeah.
That's
Spider-Man.
accurate.
Well, we got a couple of seconds. I don't know. They said they're gonna show some Deathloop, right?
Well, that seems to be where they throwing all their money at, which I've noticed. They're on all the advertisement. They're throwing so much.
For that, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I honestly think that I'm excited. It's happening. So wait. Can I get some goosebumps, please?
There are those who look into the eyes of another and see opportunity. A soul to corrupt and twist.
That looks familiar.
Their stories are the ones we fear. And there are those who see potential.
Oh, this little bounce.
I never played it because it's for VR.
Yeah, you're right.
A chance to lift someone up to achieve the impossible. Let their stories rise to legend. So
I heard it was a pretty dope VR game though. They had a demo out and I liked it.
What
Yeah.
do you see?
I just wish that they doubled it and let you be able to play the regular. Because I remember some of the VR
Because
games,
her story.
not many, when it first came out,
depends
very little, were able to be
you.
played regularly. Like they remade them to just play by themselves, like without the VR part. But this is not one.
It's like another VR game.
Maybe the sequel.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, we didn't get a cat, but we got a mouse.
That's why there's no cat. Because it's
The
going to
cat might be the bad
mouse.
guy. Yeah.
Wait, what? It's supposed to be a bird, not a cat. Why
Cats
you
kill?
messing up? No, it's supposed to
Cats
be a
kill
bird,
everything.
not
They're mean.
Not a cat. No, look. See my ears? Not a cat. That's what I said. This is the sequel. This is
Well,
the
it says
sequel.
book 2, so maybe we're gonna get book 3.
Maybe.
Thanks for kicking off our new state
I
of
like to
play,
put it
Quill.
in. Look, that's
Moss
pretty
2
dope.
is currently in development for PSVR. We've got some more exciting updates today, so let's keep it going. Here's a flashy new multiplayer shooter from the team at Ilphonic.
What is that? Why is it like Osmosis Jones? Do you remember
Oh, man,
Osmosis?
that'd be
that
dope.
cartoon?
The hell is this?
I don't know. Yeah. No, it was a VR game, I thought. Well, Osmosis Jones? You mean the mouse game?
This better be some free-to-play game.
You mean like that other game that Dre tried to get to buy and then it came out free because he didn't get it at launch? That the game you played one time and never played again?
Oh yeah, isn't like
Just trash. The
awesome
cars was
destruction or
just
something like
trash.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, it was just trash. I was just like, oh my gosh. I delete. Alt delete. VR, I stand corrected. That's
I mean, it looks
I
pretty,
can-
looks
yeah.
interesting.
Early access out today. Do you want to play that though?
That was your first look at Arcade
Mac-
Again,
Mackie?
which begins early access today for PlayStation
Yeah,
5.
if you want to stream it, I'll play with you.
Tribes of
What?
Midgard arrives
Why you
later
gotta
this
throw me in
month.
there?
Let's get a sneak peek at the
'Cause
post-launch
I can't stream
plans
on my
for this
PS5.
addictive
Oh, I wanna
action
get this for
RPG
sure.
from Norsfell
Oh, I
Games.
can't stream on PS5 either. Oh, I can, but
Hi,
you know the
I'm
regular
Sydney
way.
from Norsfell, and I'm here to tell you more about how Tribes of Midgard will grow even bigger after launch with free season updates. Tribes of
It looks like a
Midgard
MOBA
is a
game.
10-player survival action RPG.
No, this looks good. It's like a
where you play as an
top-down.
Einherjar, a legendary
like-
Viking warrior revived by Odin
I
himself.
think it's a
to
bit like
stop
it's like
Ragnarok.
Minecraft, but you, like
There are two
adventures.
primary game
You build a little
modes,
village.
session-based saga mode,
So it's like a free
and endless survival
microtransaction
mode
game?
that are all about exploring
I don't think it's free.
Midgard, powering up your character, and
I don't know, it's
fortifying
giving
your
me
own
MOBA
village
vibes.
to stand against giants bent on
Oh,
destroying
sorry.
the sea.
I think it's
That's
the
what I
art
heard, right?
style.
For mobile?
Yeah.
For
New
mobile
seasonal
games?
updates will change the way you play and add challenges for you and your tribe to overcome.
Speaking of which, I gotta like
The game
figure out how
launches
to
with season
stream
1,
my,
the
the
Wolf
mobile
Saga.
games because
It
I have
includes
all
new
these free games
classes,
from the
exclusive
iPad.
loot, and a powerful
So they
new
give you
boss.
This
free.
game's not even out yet.
Wait,
There will
it's
be
not
8
out?
different classes to unlock and choose from. Let's take a quick look at the Ranger, one of
Oh,
our 2
actually-
starting classes.
I might play that.
As you gain levels, you unlock game-changing abilities in your class
Rangers.
skill tree to match your playstyle. Like the lightning fast
I know we
quick
gotta cut our
shot
classes
or the
now before
powerful
Dre
slow
takes them
poke.
all.
Because classes are complementary,
Facts,
you tend to have a
right?
bit of
You
everything in your
understand
tribe.
You'd be like the first one, like, oh, I picked somebody.
excited to see how
Like,
your
Jen
Oh my
is
God,
talking
I
about
did
it.
that.
Classes
It's like, it happened yesterday. I'm like, we're supposed to start together. It already happened with me and Mo. I'm like,
Season 1 also introduces
Damn it.
runes, which
Damn
give
it,
you
Mo.
new
It's
special
Mo's fault.
powers to customize your character even more. The Wolf Saga will launch with 30 runes, including the Might of Mjolnir, which adds powerful chain lightning arcs to your attacks. You
Might
can
of
use multiple
Mjolnir?
runes together,
Isn't that,
and the effects can get
Simpsons,
pretty wild. You'll end up with
Mjolnir?
different rune combinations each session,
Mjolnir.
so you'll always have new ways to experiment. Last but not least, the biggest part of every season are Saga quests, a series of quests that will bring you across Midgard. In Season 1 Saga, you'll unlock the ability to access a mysterious lair and face down your most powerful challenge yet. And the more dangerous foes you take on, the greater the reward. Speaking of great rewards, the Wolf Saga is stacked with season-exclusive weapons, armor sets, and truly mighty companions. I love this guy. This saga is only the beginning. Tribes of Midgard will keep expanding with more seasons that explore different parts of Norse mythology and add even more to the game.
Man, I like
Thanks
Norse
for watching,
mythology.
and
I
we'll
just
see
hope
you
it
in
doesn't get
Midgard
played
soon.
out.
I do.
July
Like
27th.
it's everywhere.
Watch that last. Oh shit. Yeah, did you ever watch the show I told you to watch? Which I told you the beginning is boring, but the Norse mythology, it's in
Port
Nah, I
city's
skipped
as
it.
good as lost.
no.
Must you go
It's the
back?
whole first season.
I keep forgetting about that.
must go back
Ragnarok.
to end all this.
Yeah. What the hell is this?
Look, another rabbit. Another rabbit.
That's two
I'm
already.
sorry,
That's-
another pet. I meant pet. Another pet.
Damn.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
everyone.
there goes your
hey,
cat.
Wolfie. Ooh. It's a kitty cat. Meow. This is like a Ratchet and Clank, but like better. Doesn't it?
I mean, I
It
don't
looks
know.
better than Ratchet and Clank. Stop playing. He's like, it looks like Ratchet and Clank. I don't like Ratchet and Clank. That's what he said.
Fist.
Is this called Fist? Oh, Fist.
Up next,
Forged.
what do you
I
got
didn't
when you
read the
mix
rest.
fighting games?
I would, you know, I'd
and
probably
Battle
play
Royale?
that, right?
Yeah, you would
Listen,
play
any
that.
game that has a bunch of pets in it, like it just reminds me of Beyond Good and Evil. You ever play that game? Which I'm still waiting for a sequel for.
No, I never actually played it.
Well, it looks weird now playing it, but when it first came out, it
But I
was
know,
good.
yeah, I know of it though.
Of the battle between
There was
demons
I had so much fun beating that
and
game.
hunters.
This game looks beautiful.
It was like some kind of like Tekken crap.
You think it's a fighter game?
Oh, MOBA. No, MOMA. M.
Hi
That's
everyone,
more to-
I'm
yeah.
John Georgie from
I know.
Mantisco,
MoMA?
and on behalf of our studio,
MMORPG?
Oh, it was
I'd like
like-
to welcome you
Yeah.
to the
Morph?
world of Hunter's Arena.
That's not even what. Morph.
In this mystical
Speaking of
world,
words
you
right
will
now.
play as hunters who must fight deadly demons as well as other online
actually
players
Deadly
in order
demons.
to survive. As a skillful hunter, you will master powerful
He's doing
swordplay and
alliteration.
martial arts,
You
and will
stay
be constantly
there's a bunch
testing
of
your skills of
things.
precise
There's
timing
others
and
that
fast
is
decision making.
Devastatingly.
However,
Actually,
don't forget to have a little
yes.
fun on your journey by customizing your weapons from disco balls to rubber ducks.
Oh,
What
that
is
dude
this?
got a
As
dad
you
body.
explore our
Why is he like
expansive
that?
maps, you will be able to explore dungeons and slay
Dad bodies are
ancient
okay.
demons to level up.
So you know.
We look
Just
forward to
why
seeing
they have
your
just
personalized strategies on your hunt. Another huge threat to look out for is none other than one of your own, a hunter. Always have different strategies in mind and use the environment around you when facing your enemies. Utilize bushes for ambush
I ain't
or
playing
drop
this.
strike from higher grounds to
Why does
I'm
it
gonna do
remind
like-
me of
lethal
the cross
blow
between
on
Kung Fu
unexpected
Panda
enemy
and
players.
that's
This is like Destiny Warriors.
something
Hunter's
Jack
Arena
game. Do you
features two
remember
battle
Amazing
royale
Jack
modes,
or
solo and
from
trio.
Jack Black?
In solo mode,
had a
you will
game, his own
solely
game.
take on other enemy players
reminds
as
me
well
of
as
Cross
deadly
Between those
demons
two.
lurking behind your back in a 30-player free-for-all.
Crazy like
In
this looks
trio
nice.
mode, you'll be able to team up with
Crazy
your
made me buy
friends, where
this. I already
focusing
know
on
it.
teamwork and planning
Nah,
out
this feels like a
strategies
free-to-play
are
game.
crucial in achieving victory. There is so
What's
much
the
more
state
to
of play?
experience
So-
in this fascinating world.
That's what I was
Again,
saying. This feels like
Warriors.
Destiny.
What's
That's
for you
That's
to
definitely
explore
Dre.
is
That's
countless
definitely Dre.
dangers
Now I
waiting
know.
in Hunter's Arena when it launches next month on PS4 and PS5. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you
See, if
all soon.
PlayStation had like a Game Pass, like this would be a game I wouldn't mind playing on it.
They have
I'm
well,
not paying
okay,
for
Game
it.
Pass would be. They have.
Jump
That's
into
not Game
Battle
Pass though,
Royale
is it?
action when Hunter's Arena Legends
The
arrives
PS
on PS4 and
PS
PS5 next
Now
month.
thing?
PS Now.
PlayStation Plus members will
But
be
that's
able to
only
download the
PS4 stuff,
PS4
right?
and PS5 versions at no extra cost starting August 3rd.
Oh, it's
I
free.
just missed out.
It's free.
Oh yeah, I think I saw this game. I'm interested in this.
What is this? This looks like a. Is it Yakuza?
I think it's a fighting game. It's like, but like the combat's supposed to be like
Like
really
Fight
good.
Club? is an old man fighting people? It's not
The
cool.
more you die, the older you get.
Oh my gosh, that's bad. They're just beating up on old people? That's not cool. We do not represent that here. Dre, I know that's you, so I'm gonna say no. You and your sleeper hits. Dre's like the person that tries to make fetch happen. It's not happening.
That looks dope.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh, they said they didn't have to show us all of that. They could just did 2022. They didn't have to show us that it's
Ever
supposed to come
wanted
out this
to
year.
explore an
That
alien
didn't
planet?
interest you?
Then this next game is for
No,
you.
not really. It has no concept, no depth, rather. Not concept. It's got no depth. But once you fight, I can just look
I
out
like
the
how
window.
they're like
This is Jet, the
capture
Far
on
Shore,
PS5. Like
created by Super Brothers and Pine
games
Scented,
like shit.
with a score by Scientific.
Oh, I like Super Brothers. That's a good game.
In
It's a phone
Jet,
game.
you play as May, one of a unit of aviator scientists who embark on an
He
interstellar
said fake
trip
answer, and he
and
did.
alight on a mythic ocean planet, where they
did.
dream of securing a future for their species.
No species.
We aspired to create a video
Human
game
species?
to express our own feelings
I'm
of
thinking in the middle of a
awe when
hurricane
we
winds
look
right now.
up at the
Of
stars.
course
Yeah,
you
so if
are.
you get hit by a fucking window, you're numb at least. You're like, what was that?
Jet is all about motion,
Yeah.
whether it's weaving through trees or jumping over obstacles.
Oh, okay.
I love that
This-
sense.
this seems like-
of
honestly, this seems like a
speeding
game
through
Crazy was streaming.
remarkable natural space under
Yeah,
a grand
and
sky.
He's always streaming these type of games.
And suddenly being in someone's helmet, boots on the ground. Jet's premise involves exploration and discovery. However, our design
It
doesn't
reminds me of
rely
that one.
on combat
What's that game he was
or
playing
resource
with the
extraction.
arrows?
And the
That was
characters go to some
bird and
lengths to tread lightly,
Oh,
giving indigenous
I beat that thing on
wildlife
stream, you know.
wide
That's
berth,
one sitting.
striving to
Air.
adapt and
AER.
avoid conflict.
Wanna be No Man's Sky. It does like
As a
that.
jet scout, you'll inspect
The art
living
style
things
does, but
and employ your jet's tools to figure out what makes them tick.
I got a bunch of stuff to
Occasionally, you
download.
run
I have to
into
delete
trouble,
that game now.
and you'll have to
To
use
another game.
everything at your disposal to emerge
I'm gonna be
unscathed.
beating games online.
Over the years, we've contemplated what might be on the minds of interstellar explorers, what might propel them, and what might haunt them. And so our story provides an occasional glimpse into May's dreams, memories, and visions.
yeah, I get Journey vibes for sure.
At
Yeah,
heart,
Journey was a
Jet
beautiful
is
game.
a laid-back and enjoyable exploratory action adventure set within an intriguing new science fiction cosmos. Jet has had a long road. For a few years, there were only 3 of us. Since then, this vision has been sharpened and bolstered by an all-star squad.
It seems
We
like
hope you'll embark with us.
this is gonna have probably a better story involved than the letting on. I feel like it's gonna be like a dog story.
I think that they're like downplaying some of it though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're like not
I hope that's
giving
the
too
case.
much away.
Because
Let's check in
many
with our
people, when
friends
we
at
talk about the
Sega
game
for
too
more
much.
on 2 upcoming adventures.
A mansion. Is this the place?
I'm scared.
It's okay. I'm with you. I'll keep you safe. The demon's scent is growing stronger.
Oh, this is Demon Slayer.
The door! It just closed on its own! You saw it!
I thought it was just a fighting
I
game.
don't care
That's
who!
why they show it.
Come and fight me! Whoever shows
It's
up
off the
will be
the
my
season,
next
the first
anime.
season in the movie.
I'm
Yeah.
a demon
Yeah,
slayer. Rank Mizunoto. Tanjiro Kamada.
that was a good fucking series though.
Come!
And he's wielding Nichirin swords. Is he with the Demon Slayer Corps?
I love the fact that I watched it before I knew it was popular. I was like, oh, this is good, this is good. Could not put it down.
He's not just pretending. He's really out cold. Thunder breathing. First form. Thunderclap and
Yeah,
flash.
it's like a Bandai. It feels like a Bandai Namco game, right? Is it? Isn't it? Anybody know?
This human
It looks like it.
Let's go. I'm not giving up. Not ever. Keep moving forward. Stay sharp. Give it everything you've got. You can do it!
I'll get my hands on that ring. And reclaim
Like
my
the
rightful place
YouTube thought it
among
was
the
too
12
boring.
Kizuki.
Try to skip it.
It was like we're going to sleep. Just jerk. Me too. I hate being jerks.
I'll play it. I ain't paying for this shit.
I ain't paying for that either. It's not been a Netflix game? It's not. It's
Your
not. It
Honor.
looks like it is though.
In a
Oh, this is
warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama.
The new Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, maybe you hadn't heard that.
Oh. Okay. Dre's game. I like the graphics on it. Brent, he says rental. You still rent games, my dude?
Yeah, I think he still has gameplay.
Revenge?
Oh,
In that case,
Gameplay.
could he
Yo, I
possibly
thought
hire someone
Blockbuster.
else
So
to
they
kill
have
the
like
guy
one
instead?
Blockbuster somewhere,
As
right?
for my request, I'd like to see what you can
Or
find out.
Redbox.
Mikoshiba's murder is
New
too
Judgment.
suspicious.
Oh, this is the new Judgment game.
Yeah, Stadia
I
has
played
it
the
for
first
cheap. I
one.
was thinking about but
It's free right now to play, isn't it? It popped up on something. I don't know if it was Xbox or PlayStation. I might be wrong about that. Don't put me on that. Because when I saw it for free, are you dancing?
This race is mine.
Alright.
I believe in you, buddy.
And it's a skateboard races though.
oh, it's not fun. Go punch that dog.
Don't punch the dog.
Watch this.
It's like a full
Believe me,
game,
I'm just
huh?
as clueless as you are, much as I hate to admit it. They said to tell you,
This game actually looks pretty
this is
good.
your final warning. They've been spying on me. I guess we couldn't ask for a better piece of bait. What the hell do you think you're doing? This has nothing to do with her. Stop! Kawana!
That looks intense.
Hey y'all. Oh, nice. Relatively soon.
Our next game was revealed just a few weeks ago. Time for a closer look at the expanded and enhanced Death Stranding Director's Cut, coming soon to PS5.
Explosion.
This should have just been a free update.
A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. Then came the next explosion. An explosion that will be our last.
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Are they making this
Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs.
But at least we'll have hope.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything.
You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding.
I still need to beat this game. I need to go back and play it.
Yeah, fuck.
Deathloop hits PS5 on September 14th. Let's check out an.
I can't see myself spending more money on that.
I saw the first one.
Officially request killing cults becomes your top priority. Or in other words, murder the bastard now.
Every single person here is out to kill me.
It's fun. I've been cutting short your meaningless rampages for some time. It's totally normal. Death is a typical physiological experience in this place.
I hate to break it to you, but there is nothing normal about this fucking island. Oh, shit! What?
You're gonna give me that attitude?
Same day, which means I already know what's going to happen. Am I supposed to do this every day for the rest of my life? Fuck that! I'm breaking this loop.
I'm Dinga, game director at Arcane Lyon, and I'm here to give you a special look at Deathloop. You are Colt. You're stuck in a time loop on the island of Black Reef where everybody wants you dead. To escape, you'll have to take out 8 targets known as the Visionaries before the day repeats. Also, one of your targets, Juliana, is in the business of hunting you down. Fail to kill the target or die, and the day starts over.
You gotta be kidding me.
But every loop is an opportunity. With every cycle, you will learn more about the Visionaries and the secrets of the island by exploring and observing. You will discover their habits and secrets, using that knowledge to progress through the story. Let's jump into a mission several hours into the game called Take on the Visionary Alexis, the Wolf Dorsey. At this point, you have already learned from a previous loop that Alexis plans to give a speech at his well-guarded masquerade party. Let's use that intel to identify Alexis and take him down.
I was just thinking.
I want to know what the fuck is going on.
Oh, you don't want that. You're looking for purpose.
I'm looking for the fastest way out of this place.
There are rules, Colt, and sometimes people bend the rules, and sometimes they break them.
Blah, 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 blah.
Were you talking when I was talking?
Okay, what is it?
I said it was top secret. Okay. Fireworks
I've thought about it, and I think I'm doing everyone here a favor by ending this.
So what happens when you break the loop? Seriously, I want your theories.
Everything goes back to normal, obviously.
Normal? You have absolutely no fucking idea what will happen.
True, but I know one way to find out.
Dying isn't the end. Reprise is one of the powers you can unlock. It allows you to die and rewind twice before the loop restarts. You have also seen Carnesis that allows you to yank enemies around and shift the short-range teleport.
Hey, we killed you!
Colt, do you need my help?
No, I'm fine.
To keep getting yourself killed.
Can you stay still for a second?
Fuck off, bitch! Keep ass, he's a shit!
Here's where Colt died. You can absorb your body to regain Residium, a resource that allows you to save your favorite weapons and abilities between loops. Over time, you will build an arsenal of weapons, abilities and upgrades that you can mix and match between missions to suit your playstyle or the needs of a specific task. We use the haptic feedback and the adaptive trigger of the PS5's DualSense controller to bring an extra layer of immersion to your experience. Every movement feels different, and weapons express their personality in the palm of your hand.
Very impressive. I'm clapping with one hand.
Don't stop there. Put them both together. The body count is gonna get high.
Invitation to Alexis's party. I found another way in. Through the window?
No,
on the cliff?
no, I'm not climbing on any cliff or window. Just shut up! Keep your eyes.
There's always multiple ways to approach a target, and we just learned of one, a back entrance to the mansion. Conversations like this happen all over Black Reef, and it often pays to stop and listen. That alert means your rival, Juliana, has invaded your game. Controlled by another player or the AI, she's the real deal. You'll have to be extra vigilant when she's on the hunt.
Didn't know you liked to party.
Ain't my style.
You're all business all the time, aren't you? What is your style, exactly?
Chit-chatting when I should be killing motherfuckers, apparently.
I'll smoke anywhere, man. I'll smoke at the doctor's office. I'll smoke at a funeral. I'll smoke when people are eating their breakfast right next to me. Fuck your friend. You know what I'm saying?
The wolves play a sick game. Whoever fails to impress the others with their evil deeds goes into the grinder and onto the dinner menu. Let's see if we can rig the outcome.
What's up, sluts? I cornered the manufacturing.
It could be Alexis, but it could also be another masked speaker. So let's hear him out and not take the shot.
There were deaths, lawsuits, whatever. Profits far outstretched our small legal fees. We made millions that year. Cheap bastards who died, they could have afforded it. If it was important enough.
Arrogant, cruel, no regard for others. Yeah, that's definitely Alexis. Allez hop! Alexis just dropped an upgrade to the Carnes's power and a hefty dose of Residium. Time to get the hell out of here.
What are you doing up there?
You gonna call me like this all the time, Julie?
Juliana.
I give approximately 0 fucks about what you call yourself.
But you did. Once.
That's a wrap for today. But we'll be
Looks
back
better
with
than I
more
thought.
breaking news
I
and
kinda like
updates
it.
before you know
There's
it.
more action
See you
than I
soon.
thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. Definitely way more than I thought.
Alright, so
But
that was it.
I don't know, I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out how I feel about that. What did you feel about everything? I already know what you're gonna say, but I'd rather hear from you. What did you feel about what we just saw?
It was good. I thought that like it showed a little bit. Um, it didn't promise anything big. It wasn't like OMG. Definitely could have just like
Yeah.
watched this later on YouTube and like get the
Yeah.
gist of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of liked it. I didn't think it was such a big disappointment.
So what was the thing that you thought that made it stop from being disappointment? Because earlier you said that it was probably not
I
worth
think they
watching.
showed a lot of like indie games, a lot of things that like are not being very like things that we already know was coming, but like they showed they reminded us of these games. So, that fighting
Yeah.
game, that Destiny Warrior lookalike game, Deathloop looks a little bit better. Again, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
buy it, but they had a whole bunch of little small games here and there that like okay, and most of them seem like they're gonna be here recent, like not too far in the future.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel you on that. Um, I honestly, I want to say that it wasn't worth really watching that much. I mean, I did like the game with the rabbit and the cat. Obviously, I like that game. It looked like a Ratchet and Clank or Jack and Daxter game, except like better because graphically it looks way better than that.
Yeah.
Of course, I haven't played the new Ratchet and Clank game, so that doesn't really help. But I like that where that game looked. Deathloop, I think I agree with you with the fact that it did add some more elements to it because it just seemed very much like when they first showed it, the first 3 times they showed it, rather, it was just like, this is the game, these are the people. And it felt like that game wanted. I remember saying that when we first heard about it during E3. We were like, it feels like that game wanted, where it was like you just like shoot stuff and shoot people, and it was just different, And I was like,
Yeah.
I wasn't interested. But this, I guess, with this actual longer video, more thorough, in reference to them explaining certain things or showing the different characters, some of the different characters and how they act and how you interact with their environments, I think that it does look a lot better. Would I buy
Yeah,
it?
the
I'm
guy
not
had a
sure.
lot more personality than I remember, like, because he has a
Yeah,
lot of
he didn't talk that
personality.
much
I
last
like
time.
that. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when I first heard this game, it reminded me a lot of Dishonored. And, mechanics are very
Yeah,
similar.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
this one seems like Dishonored was very, like, a serious game. And this one
Yeah, I
seems
mean,
like,
the plague and shit.
yeah,
And
this
death.
one seems like it's just having fun. Even him stuck in this loop, he's like he's still just like fucking around, kind of like figuring shit out. So
Yeah.
I enjoy the more lightheartedness of it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about, even though they said it's an AI, it could be an AI, but I don't think I
Yeah.
like the idea of somebody coming into my game purposely just trying to fuck me up and kill me.
I mean,
And
isn't
like,
that how some of the other games were made? Like when you play GTA, you get mad because you just got mad money and then someone just run you over and steal your shit.
oh, I don't play GTA. It reminds me of Dark Souls when you would get
Nah, I
invaded
don't play.
and somebody would just
Oh,
kill you.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that shit was
Mm.
frustrating because you're like, oh, you're just trying
I
to mind
stopped
your
playing that
business,
game
do
because of
this
that.
story, and then
It's just
somebody
like I'm trying to
invades
enjoy
you,
this,
and then you're just dead. So
and
I
you're
hope
just like,
I. And then nice because they made they kind of said like every time you die, you do collect these like I guess resource or whatever, and that helps you on the next one. So that's nice that like if you die, you're not starting exactly from zero. Because that's another hesitation. I'm like, I don't know how many times. Because what's that game that Dre said he bought he didn't finish, Returner? Well, like if you die, you literally
yeah,
start from the beginning. What's up, John
John
P?
P.
Sean,
Mascara.
I feel like let me just put this up just in case. Last time people said hello to us. We got some issues. What up, man? What did you think of the state of play? We're just talking about Deathloop. So yeah, I think it's dope. I wonder if there's gonna be like a different difficulties. That'd be interesting. Maybe if I just want to like
Yeah,
Dre, he just wants to play the story, figure out why am
yeah.
I in this death
He
loop.
wants baby
Let me
mode.
just play that out. So I
He wants
wonder if
baby
there's
mode.
different
No puzzles.
levers. Yeah, I don't think there's any puzzles. I think the puzzles is like how
Nah.
to get into a room or like other
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it does give me a different viewpoint on that game in general, which is a good thing. I mean, if it ever becomes a discount or something like that, I might consider it if enough people are playing it, and then like once it's released, the reviews are a little bit like, oh, this game is actually decent, you know, because I still need to know because I feel like we're in that state of like I've been fooled too many times and spent too much money that I shouldn't be spending on things that I didn't ever touch again. Like, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I just want to like, this feels like it might be one of those, but you know, it might be a sleeper. You know, it might be one of
At
those
this
things
point,
where
I
it's,
think
it's amazing.
I don't know if it's gonna be a sleeper, but because everything's getting so delayed, you know,
Yeah.
this is we're like almost halfway through the year already, and like there's really no big
It's
games.
about to be a year, and we didn't get shit for our systems. You know that,
So
right?
like, I would say yeah. So we might
Tell me, folks, get behind. That's what I was saying.
yeah get behind it. But I was gonna say this might not be like these games would normally be a sleeper if this wasn't a pandemic. But because we're like so desperate for games, we're playing games that we didn't even know about or we haven't like we wouldn't never really touch before. You know?
Yeah, we're literally like I'm literally used like every fucking time I go to my Xbox, I'm literally or even the PlayStation. But usually I try my Xbox first because now I know that something is free on there before I go to PlayStation. I'm like going through the arcade, like the not arcade, the Game Pass store, and I'm like, what's in here? What's in here? What's in here? What's in here? I might want this, want that. Put it in my cart, and it's free. And then I go to PlayStation, like, they got a sale again. What are they selling? You know, so it's like I'm like I wouldn't even play those games. You're right. You're right.
This probably is a good time to do what I think after wrapping with Cyberpunk. I think nobody wants to jump on pre-orders. Yeah, Cyberpunk definitely. I didn't pre-order it, but Cyberpunk definitely top.
I bought it twice.
You bought it twice?
Cause to get the free Steam, the
Stadia.
Oh,
you got played.
I know.
You should have sued them. You should have been part of that lawsuit.
I don't listen to Dre no more.
Nah.
That's why. That's what
yeah, I know. I'm not big on what I do usually. If I want like a pre-order bonus, I pre-order it the day before it comes out. You know, just to get that bonus because that's the only reason I don't What's the point of pre-ordering games now? If we back in my day, we had a reason to pre-order it because you needed your copy before somebody stole it, took it.
Honestly,
now, like with online digital, you don't really need a pre-order unless you want the free stuff that comes with it.
Yeah. I honestly used to pre-order a lot because well, obviously the company I was working for, but ready for release date. Yeah, that's an emote. Thanks. But no, I used to pre-order with specific companies. Like I always trust like fuck, I can't think of the company right now. But it was CD Projekt Red.
Back in my day, yeah.
I used to trust them because of Witcher, and so like that they would give you free shit. That you pre-ordered this? Guess what, guys? This is the new release. Everyone who has this thing, you're gonna get this free. And then like when Resident Evil made was it Resident Evil 5? I think it was, or 6, and I think also BioWare. Pretty much when the game was about to release, like the day before, they said everyone who pre-ordered automatically got a free upgrade, and they gave us backpacks. So like certain companies who continue to do things like that and they give you like certain prizes, yeah, I'll pre-order with them forever. But other than that, I feel you.
The problem, the thing with the pre-orders, if you was like you worked like I think you worked at GameStop and Dre did. I don't think Dre did. I'm not sure. But if you had a hookup, if you had a hookup at GameStop or something like that, and you didn't pre-order, that hookup would still give you the pre-order shit. So I used to go to my GameStop guy.
I got man hookups.
Yeah, exactly. So fuck that. Like, don't pre-order, guys.
That's like on my PlayStation 5. I was like, you want my money? Here's my debit card. Just call me. I'm on PS5. No wait. First in line. Well, not first in line, but got my shit. But I feel you on that.
Yeah. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't probably even get the new systems.
Honestly, I'm on the same boat with you. Oh yeah, he said we were saying. I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, he said that he fired you.
No, he was never hired me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I stayed boss level all day, every day. Anyway, moving right along. Is there anything? Sorry, puppy in the background. In case you see that she's in there because she can't behave. Is there anything else you saw from there that you thought was interesting? Because I mean, I can't really think of anything other than those 2 games I thought that I mentioned. Honestly,
Nah, it was fine. It just
okay.
happened that today we usually do our podcast, so it makes sense to like us covering this and then moving into our
Yeah,
podcast.
of course. And our podcast is usually at 9 o'clock, guys. Eastern time. Sorry about that. Eastern time on Thursdays. However, since we had this happening today, we said, hey, why not? Let's just mix them together. So we're gonna go into our podcast news, gaming news, and stuff that we found significant that from this week, and stuff. I just realized he said something. The only hookup I ever got from GameStop was knowing what discounted hardware was still in stock. Oh, okay. Someone scares it. Oh, yeah, pretty much. Sorry about that, guys, but pets are, as you know, all the pets. My screen is glitching.
Isn't glitching.
Oh, isn't glitching. That is great. So moving right along. Everyone's proud of my new PC. I'm sorry, guys. That's what we keep talking about. I'm so sorry. So in gaming news, a lot of stuff has been happening. Gaming and entertainment, because we also cover that as well. One of the big things that just popped up recently was what Assassin's Creed had lightly mentioned, because they didn't really go in depth. That's possibly coming out in maybe 2024. Their next Assassin's Creed game is going to be more like live. It's going to be like more online. And that's seeming to be the direction they're heading to. So when I mean like by being live, I mean like Fortnite, like Apex, like you're playing online with other people, and it's going to be a bunch of different historical events happening. So like, you know how you had I can't remember what it's called, but you know how you went into the machine and then you went to a specific time, whether it's like during like the
Renaissance, the Vikings, Egypt. Yeah.
Thank you. Whether it's any of those, pretty much they're gonna have a bunch of different historical events happening, and it's gonna be like a bunch of dedicated servers, obviously, because that's how you do with live online games like Apex, like Fortnite. So they're going to be dipping their toes into that pool, which is pretty interesting because they haven't done that before in the past, and so it's going to be a pretty interesting thing. It's a Assassin's Creed.
It seems like a. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, seeing the people who are going to be on it makes me kind of feel okay, because the guy who's in charge, the guy that's leading it did some work on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I know you loved a lot, even though there was too much stuff to do in that game, obviously. Also worked on like Far Cry 2 back in the day, Splinter Cell, Chaos Theory, also Watch Dogs Legion. So like, I feel like creatively it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a cross-studio collaboration. Like Assassin's Creed, the previous one, the Valhalla, was across studio. It was like 100 studios, not 100 studios. I'm overstating, but like there was like a lot of studios that were involved in the creation of Valhalla. So I feel like creatively, on the creative wise, it's gonna be good. But I feel like on the opposite side, as a person who likes Assassin's Creed, who is excited for Assassin's Creed, they're running out of ideas. Probably, it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen, like with the rest of the game. They say 2024 though, so they got like mad time to make shit up. You know what I mean?
I feel like they're gonna find a way to fuck this up. It's Ubisoft, and if we've known one thing about Ubisoft, the last at least 3 Assassin's Creed games, they put microtransaction in everything you do in that game.
Because they revamped it, right? It's just something else recently.
Yeah, they changed it. So the first, we all know the first Assassin's Creed was a story learner. And now it's a fucking RPG where like.
Hey man, stop.
Yeah. Just play Torque. I was gonna say, so Assassin's Creed just became an RPG. But if you want the double XP token, pay for it. If you want the nice hearse, pay for it. If you want the nice village, pay for it. If you want everything on the map, pay for it. So I'm a little worried to see what they do with that aspect. If they do what they do with Fortnite, which is just cosmetics and that's it, whatever. I'd be interested in this game. But if if it's gonna be a pay to win kind of game, where like I could just pay for the best sword off the bat, or pay for a double XP and just level up dumb fast. You know, I'm just curious how this actually is all
Like
gonna
2K,
be.
like playing 2K with those people who play
Yeah, when it
it,
comes to, like, my team and shit
like
like that.
92%, and you're like, you still gotta pay that extra 8, dude. You don't know how to play the game.
That's
But
one thing I gotta get Fortnite.
yeah.
How much shit I give them about like just them like sucking everything up and just like throwing it up. They didn't go that line. They didn't cross that line of like being a pay to win game. So you know, I want to give them
Yeah.
props for that. You know,
It's just
I think
pretty.
it's a bit much what they're doing over there. It's like it's a bit like relax, but they haven't crossed that line. So you know, you could be a new guy, kick ass, and just have like a basic skin, and I think that's kind of dope. To like, the skins are just a skin, you know.
Yeah, not like special powers or special guns that are stronger. Like, you know, I feel that. I feel that. My concern also with that Assassin's Creed is because we already know the route they already are on, which is not the Fortnite route. Um, so I think that it could be the nightmarish version that you're saying. The fact that it's gonna be even worse transactions. Like if you want all the stuff, it's gonna be even more intense because if the game is primarily an online game like Apex and like Fortnite, then I mean, there's gonna be so much stuff to do also, because it's gonna still be an adventure game from what I'm hearing, which could be potentially great. It could be potentially amazing, right? Because it's also an adventure game, but then of course there's gonna be PvP aspects like they tried to do with or rather like they did with Assassin's Creed Black Flag, they had the ships and fighting stuff like
Yeah.
that. So it could be potentially amazing, but realistically, there's a chance, like you said, they could fuck it up.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed this last Assassin's Creed game. I was just saying, I love the whole mythology of the Norse gods and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
beautiful on the my
Yeah.
Xbox, but you know the microtransaction is kind of killing it. And they pushed it too. I think I got like an email the other like in the beginning. I think he's angry too.
Oh, someone came in my house. That's why. He's like, "Who's this? Who's this rolling in my house?" I'm like, "You don't live here, little man. You just got here today." Nah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that, and I'm excited for that concept as well. Actually, but yeah. Other than that, the other thing that I saw recently, which I know Dre was talking about, even though Dre's not here, he's here in spirit. Was the interesting things that were happening over at EA. EA apparently, well, something got released rather, saying that EA and Smite, the developer, signed a deal to potentially bring TV-style commercials to games. And the initial outcry about this was like, especially over Twitter, was like, my dude, like, because we had the same situation with, which I mentioned to you before in the podcast, was 2K was making those commercials, and then they kind of like moved them or something like that. I think you told me. I don't play 2K, but I know you play 2K. But this is like they're trying to like add them, like how they have them in mobile games. Like how you're on your phone, you're playing like a mobile game, and like they have the commercials in between. It's like you get to choose between the 15-second and the 30-second commercial.
Yeah.
It was like that concept. So recently, I mean, as of like more recently, EA says that's not true. We're not doing that. And I think that obviously, so after the outcry, that's probably what happened. Like they like, oh no, this is a bad idea. Like they pulled back like so many other big companies have done in the past because people were like, we don't want that shit, because it was like,
see, my thing is like, I think there's a place for that, and if they're smart, the reason it works for mobile is because whenever you're looking at advertisement on one of these mobile games, it's free. So imagine if they released back the new Battlefield and said every time before you jump in the match, you gotta watch a 30-second commercial. Okay, I'll fucking do that. Give me the new Battlefield. I gotta sit down and watch a 30-second commercial before each match. Easy. Yeah. I go get to the bathroom. I'll go get me a drink. It's fine. So like, if they're like, there has to be an incentive for us to sit down and do this commercial. But if like I pay $60 for a game, then you have microtransactions on top of that.
No, you
and then you put
my game.
and then you put advertisement in that game. Then I'm not happy with that. But like, yo, give me a Battlefield for free, and I gotta watch a 30-second commercial.
I mean, because EA did. According to the article, EA has been on occasions where they had larger publishers. Well, they previously included in-game ads in sports games like UFC, for instance, where you could read. Where you could see the like the ads and stuff like that. So it's like it's not like they haven't done it before. So for them to be like now, like, oh no, we're not gonna do that because they got caught and people got mad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to be. They're saying it's controversial in terms of the business practices that they're implementing over there with certain things. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, even with they even had like some situation with the FIFA Ultimate. You know, you could buy the team players, like the loot boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, they had even something where stuff was showing before that. So it's like, I mean, yeah. Like, they had issues with that too.
EA
So
is just trying to like figure
So
out
I believe
what they can get away with and what they can't.
Yeah, I believe they got caught, and it's like, not like, nah, it's incorrect. We didn't do that. We didn't say that. They lying. They lying. No,
I
don't
mean,
know.
the thing is, I'm not even like surprised about this. If it was like somebody
I'm
else,
not either.
maybe. But it's like
I'm not
EA.
surprised either. I'm not surprised either. So it's like, I believe it. Do you have any things pop? Because I guess got like some random shit.
Yeah, I guess we could talk about Nintendo.
Yay! Or yay.
If you're like late to the news, I don't know where you've been. Gotta like get on our Facebook
walking these
Gamerish
doggies.
Network and all our socials. Please, Cat about to pull it up right now. Get on that, and honestly, like our community is so fast with game news. It's like ridiculous. I don't even have a chance to contribute because we have people who just eat and sleep this. So I just look like I don't do anything, but I read them. So apparently, not apparently, Nintendo released a new version of the previous Switch with a OLED screen, a bigger stand, better audio. I think better built-in memory, I believe. So it's definitely an upgrade to the OG, but it's definitely not the. What do you think of just the specs of what they did?
I mean, it's not really an upgrade though that people like were looking for. I mean, if you already have a Switch, unless it's broken, because I know some people in our Discord were saying that they're having issues because they have like the day one Switch like I do with the dock issue, because that's like a widely known thing. Like the first Switches were having like dock issues, but unless you have like a need to replace your stuff, and then, or you just have like a lot of money to spend like Dre does, it's not really what we were wanting, because everyone was speculating that the Switch Pro, like, you know, like they're already coining it, you know, a name for it. So I mean, it has improvements that could appeal to people who already have it. But if you already have a Switch, I mean, like, I don't think you know anything about this.
Yeah, the thing is,
It's not gonna make the games look any better.
No,
the CPU is the same. It's the same CPU.
Yeah, this is for the people who, I guess,
don't have one already.
I don't know who this is for, honestly, because if you wanted a Switch by now, you probably already got one.
It's pretty though.
Especially since like you can't get a PS5, you can't get an Xbox. I would have got a Switch if I couldn't get any of those systems. So I don't know who this is for, but you know,
I would got a Switch if I couldn't get anything else.
If that's for you, go for it. I would say if you're like, don't get this if you don't need it. I'd rather, if you're gonna like get an upgrade to like the potential Switch 2 or Switch Pro, save your money. This is just like I think I was reading somebody's like saying it's like Game Boy Color to a Game Boy Pocket. You know, it fits better, but it's definitely not the upgrade. And it's like $350, or what is it? How much is it?
$350.
That's ridiculous.
It's $350. It's $350, and nothing's really better. Not really.
That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about how Nintendo be getting this. No. Actually,
not to like, yeah. On top of that whole like, I'm not gonna do a rant like Dre, but man, seeing like all these Nintendo people just trying to like build this up and hype this up, I'm like, you guys are on like some good Nintendo crack or something, because this is nothing. And like to see people like defend it, I'm like, what are you guys smoking? Because if the Xbox did this, I don't know how Xbox would do this, but like, this is just like, they just want your money. This is not a good product.
I just want to know who's in the design team though. Who's out here saying this is a good idea? I mean, they clearly they know how to sell water to people who already have water, clearly. But I don't know. I agree with you.
What if would have been nice if they would have sold? I guess no. I was gonna say, if they would have sold the Switch without the controllers, without anything else, just this as its own thing, and be like, okay, this is. You know how like you could, the Switch has the controllers and the dock. What if you just the screen? Yeah.
Oh, they're not gonna do that.
No, I said I might from that. I don't need another pair of controllers. I don't need another dock.
Because they
But to get like a better screen,
it's
maybe.
not like oh no, I was gonna say something, but that doesn't make any sense. I was gonna say, isn't that like $200 for that one spot, that one piece alone? I thought maybe not. I don't know. I just remember having to replace them, and I'm not buying until the price drops by 100. Why are you buying it? You got like 4 Switches. He's the problem.
My Switch is fucked up though. I was just like throwing my Switch in a bag back in the day. I didn't have a cover for it.
You didn't know any better.
So my shit's all fucked up. So like, I could use an upgrade, but like, I need some new games first, and not no Mario Party shit or Mario Golf or Mario Tennis.
Yeah. This is because so no San Diego Comic Con this year. That's not. Wait, no. Did they cancel it after everything? Because I know we were discussing it, JP. So, but I guess that's a conversation for a different day. But so you know that what do you call it? The new Black Widow was supposed to be coming out, or it's not supposed to be. Is coming out. I don't think we missed it. I think it was a couple days. I'm pretty sure we did not miss it. It didn't come out yet, right? No, it didn't come out. All right, so there's an article from IGN, and it's literally the Blade Star. They're doing a spinoff, whatever, of Blade. So Blade Star Steven Dorff, right? He's like talking about literally the movie Black Widow, and he's embarrassed with Scarlett Johansson, which is kind of fucked up, but I get it. He's like so blunt about it because he says the movie looks like trash. He said that she got paid like $5 or $6 or $7 million for it, but it's embarrassing, and he wants like no part of these MCU movies. That's what he's saying right now.
Because, that's weird. I've been seeing nothing but good reviews on this movie.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think people are still throwing her in the trash because of all those things she was saying about playing different characters that weren't her race and stuff like that. Because everyone's on the wagon of, what's not a wagon? It's a realistic thing. Like representation does matter, but But he says, I still hunt out the good shit because I don't want to be in Black Widow. He says it still looks like garbage to me. It looks like a bad video game. It's embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for those people. I'm embarrassed, Scarlett. I'm sure she got paid $5 or $7 million, but I'm embarrassed for her. I don't want to be in those movies. I really don't. I'll find the kid director that's gonna be the next Kubrick, and I'll act for him instead.
This guy just sounds like.
And it's just like he goes into a whole freaking rant. He says this year's Oscar was the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. He's like laughing about it while he's smoking his oh my gosh, he's such a tool. He's smoking his e-cigarette. My business is becoming a big game show. You have actors that don't have a clue what they're doing. He's like talking literally trash about the whole show. Basically, the reason why he's having to cut this short. The reason why he's saying all this stuff. He's talking about the CGI, their decision in terms of like the use of the CGI. I think that they used apparently less CGI or something like that, so it looks like it doesn't look as good as the other Marvel movies. So that's
I just checked. She got paid more than $15 million.
Of course he did. She did. He was just downplaying it because he's an asshole right now. But I'm just shocked for someone who is trying to be in. I mean, not saying he's not getting work, but like he's like.
I just don't understand like why this at this time, It just seems like he wants attention, and we're giving it to him. I don't even know who this guy is. I don't know. I can't even like put a face to his name.
Really? I just okay. Well, I get what you mean though. I see how it could be like just an attention grab. I see how that may seem like a thing, but I do understand also that the fact that it does look a little.
Well, if he says it doesn't look good, he could. That's the thing. You could. This is the problem.
He's like
This is like, yo, I'm not interested in this.
He's a known
It's not
actor,
my
but I don't think
type.
he's
But he's
ever
like,
been-
Scarlett Johansson is like trash. I feel bad for her.
I said spin-off. He's not spin-off. He's the dude that was the evil guy in the first Blade. Do you remember the blonde dude in the first Blade, the bad guy?
Isn't he like 70 years old?
He's not 70 years old. He's
Yo,
like
this dude's
47.
old.
He's 47.
And what's another movie other than that movie that he's been in? He needs to shut up. Oh, why are you talking about like somebody else? Like that old dude?
No, not Dennis Hopper. The other, it doesn't even matter. I don't know.
But
All
he needs
I
to
know
be
is
worried about his money, not Scarlett Johansson's money.
I don't know. I think he's probably just salty about shit because I know that they're talking about making a new Blade. He played Frost. That's what it was. He played Frost. That was the character's name. I couldn't remember the character. I had to Google it, but I know his face. Though. I just didn't know. Who is this guy? Tell me, shut up.
I'm not even like I'm not even like a big Black Widow fan or anything like that. But just like
I'm not either. I'll probably
don't
watch
watch
it
this
when it
shit.
comes out,
You're
but
hyping
not-
it up.
That was a good laugh. The other thing I was gonna mention had to do with I was listening to Nintendo, not Nintendo, Netflix. I'm still laughing about this shit. Sorry. So do you know who Shonda Rhimes is?
No.
If you don't know, she makes really popular TV shows like Grey's Anatomy. She made, which is super fucking popular. I think still there's like shows happening from that. She made Scandal, which is an amazing show. Crossroads. Also, I
It's a
think
lot
she
of
also
drama.
yeah, How to Get Away with Murder. I know that the shows that she makes are like the top grossing shows on Netflix. So, in this case, Netflix apparently is putting their toes in the water of VR. They just made they said the clearest move in pursuing VR and gaming. They're like making a deal with Shonda Rhimes apparently because of how good she's able to produce these powerhouse television shows, right? To make some future, they're not saying exactly what, mind you, some future streaming video, some future service where it's gonna be with Netflix, yeah, for VR and gaming. So I don't know how exactly that's gonna work.
Probably gonna be some like Telltale shit.
You said Telltale? Sorry.
Well, yeah.
Telltale. I always say that word wrong.
Yeah, just because you said like she's really good at making stories and characters, and then if it would be
She's
a race
really
to put her
good.
into like an action
Yeah.
movie, so it'd probably be one of those
Yeah.
like choose your own adventure kind of story.
Well, it's not gonna
pick
be
a
her
character.
specifically because she's the creator of this stuff. But yeah. So the VR content. I mean, when I think of this, I mean, from what you just said, also, I think of things like
What's that movie?
I guess that Telltale would be it, but like.
Oh,
like,
what's that? No, that movie, that game that Dre likes, with the girls with the
girls?
feelings and shit. Like they can read
Okay with
emotions.
you. Yes. I can't think of his call right now.
It's like Second Son, something like that.
Up right now.
Two stories. Dre, where you at? What's the name of that game you like?
Where's Dre? I gotta look it up now. It's got two. Damn it, I can't think of it right now. I can't think of it, but I know what you're talking about. But yeah, I think of games like that. Maybe it'll be like that, VR based, or maybe it'll be like that horror game that they made, the Until Dawn game, because she does make some really intense like drama. Like there's like killing, there's like murder, and it's like very intense. And someone always get murdered. So that's the only thing I can think of. You know. What is it?
Well, Netflix just dropped that Resident Evil movie or TV show. I just got a notification.
Well, I heard only
for
the
that.
first episode came out, and it already got some reviews. So
I think it's
Other than
Netflix.
that-
So I think you have Netflix. Just download the app on your VR system, and you should probably be able to experience it.
yeah, sorry, pups in the background. But yeah, that's pretty much what I had for the gaming news overall. Yeah.
Have you been watching? You said you've
Also,
been.
what are you saying?
No, go ahead.
Also, Microsoft in South Korea, Microsoft is now R-rated, so they're trying to find a solution for Minecraft specifically.
Oh,
They're
Minecraft is
making it
R-rated. Why?
in South Korea. They're making it R-rated because they don't want certain things to be shown. You know, like certain countries, they have it very much like shut off in terms of censored. So they're literally going to be doing this. Anyone under the age of 19 will have to like not be able to like watch it or sorry, play it rather, because like I think they initially had something happening in 2012 where they wanted to like have it. Sorry, my computer stuff. They wanted to have it implemented for after-hours screening for Xbox for separate servers.
Yo, this is the attack on Microsoft, not Minecraft. Microsoft is an American company and they're trying to censor it.
You think so?
Yes, that's the only reason. Microsoft's relationship overseas is really bad. They're trying to they're up there with Google and shit, where like people just don't. Yeah, but Microsoft owned.
But it's because also because Minecraft currently is an age of 12 and older. If you look at the case, it's supposed to be for age 12 and older to play, but they're trying to make it so it's 19.
It's okay, what's another R-rated game that what's another game that you think should be R-rated that isn't? That you think Fortnite's R-rated? Because you're literally killing people.
I don't see any blood though.
But this is versus Minecraft. That's what I'm saying. This has to be a personal thing. If Fortnite is not R, then how the fuck is Minecraft R?
Yeah, I mean
Roblox,
it's because Minecraft, Microsoft, or actually Minecraft, they say that the lowest final stretched out to Minecraft, which is regarded as the epitome of educational creative games. And it's crazy because it's like Korea will be the only game market where even Minecraft is reduced to an adult game. The only game market.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So that was the last one to say because I forgot all about it a couple seconds ago. I was like,
it's funny because Minecraft, I'd rather have whenever I have kids, I'd rather have them playing that shit than Fortnite or all these Grand Theft Auto or all these other crazy ass games, Warzone. And they choose Minecraft to be the game. It's like, no.
Honestly,
like, you could play that shit offline. Yeah.
It teaches you to be creative, to build, and stuff like that. I think that's something that
it's fucking Legos, but just in a fucking game. I don't understand that. The next Zelda game is rated 17+. I wish. I'll play it.
Zelda? What's Zelda doing over there then? Making that 17+. I want to know what he's doing.
No, he's saying they're going to change it to that.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
I would love a mature Zelda game.
I don't know, man. It makes you think of
It's like
the
entire relationship with Link and Zelda, you know? Like, where is that going? You guys have been talking a lot. You gotta have, you know... What's, like, I want to, like... Imagine... I don't know. I think it'd just be fun to see just, like, them grow up a little bit.
I mean, Korea's not the only one doing some weird shit. China's doing some stuff, too. Apparently, China has a midnight patrol crackdown on young gamers. What do you call it? This Chinese gaming giant, Tencent, they're rolling out face recognition to stop children playing between, I don't know military time that well, so don't laugh at me. So, but between the hours of 2200 and 800 hours, 8 obviously is 8 a.m. But yeah, 22 is 10. No, 22 is 9. 10? Yeah, 10. So between 10 p.m. and 8 a.m., they're while they're playing this game, the game is like basically gonna crack down and like it's gonna scan their face and it's gonna stop them from like playing the game. The only thing I can think is gonna stop. It's gonna ban them during those time frames. So and then even they're putting in things to stop the tricks from circumventing the government curfew that they introduced in 2019.
That's crazy.
So yeah, this basically imposing the video game curfew for minors. Game addiction classified as a disorder. Well, I did hear about that also. The concept of the game addiction.
Yeah, if it's an addiction, it's an addiction. It could be anything.
I mean, but you have to think about the economy of that. You ain't got shit to do. So,
Motherfucker, we should have that over here. Motherfuckers can get off their games and go outside once in a while.
That's raining.
Go build a tent. Get an umbrella. Whatever out of the rain.
I don't got no umbrella. But anyway, that's the end of my gaming news.
Yeah, we hit up on a lot. We did the Sony. We hit up on Nintendo.
Yeah. If there's anything that you feel like we did not hit up on that you would like to see in the future, please let us know. I already put our socials in there, but I'll put some more in there again. That's our Discord. Please show up. We still growing, forever growing. Our community is really huge on Facebook. We do like gaming tournaments. We also stream a lot through Facebook gaming, also not just on Twitch and YouTube. So that is our Facebook group. I'm going to be copying and pasting, so Twitch guys, you will see the same thing 3 times. I'm so sorry. Because it doesn't pop up for some reason. I don't know. And then, definitely come holler at us. We have our Patreon set up and everything. So that's our socials. And that's pretty much all of our stuff. We'll go back to our regular podcast next week unless something else big comes, obviously.
Yeah, we've been life happens. We've been hella busy. But thanks for everybody showing up. Thanks for sticking in with us for the PlayStation event. Hope we brought some excitement to it.
I hope so.
Definitely hit up our Discord. It's gaining traction. We're becoming more and more active. Come and join, have the fun. Join our Facebook. And if you're following us on Twitch, if you're watching us on Twitch, please hit that follow button.
Also, we play games with our followers, our network, because that's what you guys are. You guys are our network. So if you want to play games with us as well, the Discord is a good way to segue that conversation, because we already have sections in there where we can actually play games with you guys.
Yes. All right, guys. See you guys on the next one.
Peace.